Hello. So there's a lot of questions in our minds as human beings. Some people don't think of any of it. I know people who never once do any kind of self-reflection in their whole lives. They don't ever go, wonder about this, or wonder if I should have, or, they just don't do that. And then there's others like me who are constantly thinking about that kind of thing. And it's not an overwhelming or bad thing for me. I enjoy it. I enjoy looking at myself and trying to figure things out. And over the years, I've had a lot of experiences that have really helped me to do that in an honest and grateful way. I don't know if I'll get into any of those experiences here on YouTube because they're pretty personal. But needless to say, I don't feel like any of us needs to worry about who we are. I'll just say it like that. But a lot of people ask me questions because I'm not shy about sharing what I think if the conversation is flowing in that direction, or if somebody outright asks what I think about something like that. So I get asked a lot of questions, and I'll be honest with you, my very favorite thing that could ever happen is that somebody watches this video or any of my other ones and comments with some kind of wonderful question. I love questions. I love them as an educator, and I love them as me. So if you watch this and you have any thoughts about anything, even if you completely disagree with what I say, I would love to hear from you. That would please me more than I can tell you. And of course you can subscribe too, that would be nice. I don't know what happens when you subscribe. I don't know enough about it, but I guess maybe if you get 1 million subscribers, maybe they give you a couple of pennies. I don't even know. I'm not doing it for the pennies, but it would be nice to have some subscribers. So think about that. I don't think it costs you anything, so. Anyway, or some likes, likes are good too, I think. I'm not sure what they do for you, but I know that people always ask for likes and subscribes. So, okay, that's the end of that. Anyway, one question a lot of people, they don't necessarily ask me, although I haven't been asked this question, but it's kind of a universal, why are we here? What is the purpose of living? What are we here for? And there's a million answers. There's more than 1 million answers. There's probably a trillion, zillion answers. As many souls as there are, there's that many answers. But I think when you're talking about why are we here, I think they're generally just saying, in most cases anyway, why am I alive? What is the purpose of my life? What, does it matter? And I could just go off on about 15 little rivers right now from this ocean of information that I'm thinking. So staying on task is a little hard for me, so I hope you'll forgive me. But anything that comes up, I'm hoping it will create another video, another answer. And some of these videos might be super long and other ones might be really short. But anyway, I got to get on with it because you don't care about any of that right now. I am a talker. Why are we here? Well, you have to kind of think about what makes the most sense. Like, step away from what you've been told, what you've read, what you learned, and just kind of look at it, I want to say logically. Why would we be here? Why are we existing on the earth? Why have people been here for a while? Some people, scientifically minded people, would say, well, evolution has brought us here. And just like the worms that crawl in the ground or the fish that swim in the sea, the purpose is just to do what you do and then you die. That would be kind of sad, but I guess it could be true. I can't tell you that I can tell you that I'm 100% certain of what I think and what I feel like I know. But I can't prove any of it. So I can't prove that maybe we are here just to live life however we live it and die. You know. And that speaks about fairness. I have to remember that because that's another good title, fair. What is fair? Anyway, why are we here? Maybe we're here just to procreate, just to make other ones. just keep making more. Maybe that's why we're here. It doesn't really make sense. Is that it? Make more and die? Maybe we're here to find happiness. The whole purpose of life is to find happiness. That's kind of a nice thought. But then there's so many people who just never attain that. So they're here for nothing? Does that mean their lives were worthless because they weren't happy? I don't think that makes sense. Maybe we're here to make a lot of money and buy lots of fun things. I do wish I'd hit the lottery. I would like to have more money and go on some magical trips overseas and do some sightseeing and take all my grandchildren to Disney World for 2 weeks. I would love that. I don't know if Disney World's the reason we're here. Although I think it's a close second. I love Disney World. Anything Disney is my favorite thing. Okay. What else could we be here for? Well, for religious reasons we could be here. Maybe we're here to praise God. We're just here as a reflection of His almighty, omnipresent self. And we were made in His image. So He must look kind of like this, you know. And we're here to sing His praises. God created us to tell Him how wonderful He is. Think about that. God created us so that He could hear us say how wonderful He is. And we could live showing the world as a representative of God how wonderful He is. That's kind of egotistical, isn't it? Do you think God has that much ego? I don't know. I mean, if God is love, ego isn't really a part of love, is it? I don't know. Are we here to enjoy a good steak? Or lasagna? Or an ice cream sundae? Oh, chocolate fudge. Hot fudge? Can't get enough of that. I'm sure that's probably not why we're here, though. As much fun as that would be. I don't know. Why do you think we're here? I could go on. This is a subject I could just, and I will probably at some point in some way or another in a million videos, go on about. My belief is not one of religion. It's just a kind of a spiritual belief, you know, very different than religion. My belief is that we're here for each other so that together we all really understand what love truly is and have the inner needing, wanting to become love. I think of love as a proper noun, you know. To me, it's not you know, a verb or, to me, it's a living, breathing thing. And all of us strive to truly become what love is. That's what I think. I don't think we're here to love each other necessarily, because sometimes the way we love each other doesn't seem like love. It's a nice idea to think we would all love each other, but then what? Then what happens? Oh, we're really good. We all love each other. Now what are we going to do? It'd be kind of boring, wouldn't it? Then I guess we'd all eat the steak and go to Disney World. I don't know. So that's my thought. I think we're here for one another. I don't think we're doing this alone. And I think that we are long-term, very long-term, because it's a difficult thing to come to. Not just to understand what love is, not to just act in the love we understand, but to actually know divine love, absolute, unconditional love, real love, and then become that. Instead of me being Judy, or whoever I was before, or whoever I'll be next time. I do believe in reincarnation. We'll get to that. I think we're here to help each other so that we can become love. And you might wonder, how do you do that? Like, what? What do you mean, become love? How can you become love? Save it for another video. Aren't you just sitting on the edge of your seats? Well, anyway, if you have any questions or comments, I'll read every single one of them, and I'll reply to every single one of them. Well, I guess unless I start getting like 1,000 a day or something. I don't foresee that. A lot of people are going to go, she's crazy, and turn me off. That's okay. Anyway, so that's it. Why are we here? I would like to hear what you think. Because, I do believe I'm onto something here. But I'm sure so does everybody else. And some people don't care. So, let me know what you think about why are we here. And, yeah, let's see how that goes. Thanks for listening.